Hi everyone, my name's Kate Kalthoff and welcome to a Stamping to Share video. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to make some beautiful, quick Christmas cards. These are easy and elegant. They use the stamp set Wise Men from Afar that you can find in our 2017 Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalog. One of the reasons that I love these cards so much is there is nothing bulky about them. So you can actually send them in the mail really easily, and that's really an important consideration when you're creating Christmas cards that are often mailed to family and friends far away. So these are two of the cards that can be created from the paper pack called Eastern Palace Designer Series paper. And this is a specialty paper, so you can see that there's foil. And then here's one of the papers that I used on the card that you can see here. And this paper could also be used. And then here's another one that could be used in the background. And as you continue on, here is another paper that can be used. So there is a lot of paper that can be used with this exact design. And so let me show you the two cards that I created. And this one uses a metallic foil doily in gold that's just cut in half, and then on the inside you can see what it looks like. Here's the other one. This uses the silver metallic doily cut in half, and then it also uses our silver foil, and then everything's in Dapper Denim, the paper and the ink color. And so let me go ahead and we're going to make two more cards exactly like this. I don't often do multiples when I'm making a video, but these are so quick and easy. I just want to show you how very quickly they go together. And we are going to use two alternative designer series papers so you can see what that looks like. So I will just set this aside and let me show you how I organized this. I put the stamps all on one block. This is going to make creating this card even faster. So for the inside panel, I have the star and the sentiment. And then for the outside panel, I have the three wise men and the two palm trees on each side of them. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're going to need in this particular project, a piece of Dapper Denim paper. This is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2. And so let me grab my bone folder here, and we will just fold this paper and give it a little press so that it lies flat for us while we work with it. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our inside panel. So we're going to be using Whisper White paper, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And because we're doing two cards, I have two of them. And then on the inside, we are just going to have a little strip of the designer series paper. You can see that I'm using this kind of peacock pattern, both in the gold foil and in our regular designer series paper style. This is 1/2 inch by 4 inches, so this will go on the left side of that inside panel. Then we're going to go ahead and do some stamping. So I will bring my block into the picture, where I have my star and my sentiment for the inside, and then I have my Dapper Denim ink pad. We're just going to ink this up, and we will stamp 1, and then ink it up again, and we will stamp 2. So that's our inside panel completed. So let's go ahead and put these inside so we have them out of the way. So just one little strip of snail at the top, and then you can center it in, give that a little press. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing for this other one. And we're ready to go on to the next step. The next step is layering some of that gorgeous Eastern Palace Designer Series paper onto the front of your card. So we're going to again use this peacock style feathering paper, which is so beautiful. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and the other panel is the same size. So we're going to make sure that we put our shiny gold panel to coordinate with the shiny gold panel on the inside of the card, and we're just going to put that down with a little multi-purpose liquid glue. So I'm just going to flip that over, set this in like so, give it a nice press, and then we'll go on to the next panel and do the exact same thing. A little square of multi-purpose liquid glue, and then make sure our feathers point upward. It's a more positive way of looking at your feathers. And then we'll go ahead and press that in. All right, so now we can set these aside for a minute because we are going to stamp the front panel of our cards. So again, I have some Whisper White paper here. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, both panels. And again, we're going to take our block that we have our palm trees and our 3 wise men. I'm going to take the Dapper Denim ink pad and just ink that up. Then this will fit perfectly into this Whisper White panel. So we're just going to go ahead and hoover that over, give that a nice press, and lift it up, and it's perfectly stamped. We'll do the exact same thing with the second panel of Whisper White paper. We'll set this in, making sure everything is beautifully lined up. Give it a press, lift away, and there we go. So just that quickly, you have the front panels of your cards ready to go. So now we're going to layer this. So one of these panels will go on a silver foil layer, and one of them will go on a Dapper Denim layer. These layers are 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So we can go ahead and do that right now. We're going to use snail for this because I don't want to accidentally have glue lines showing. All right, we have our 2 panels layered. Now we can go ahead and we can add 2 metallic foil doilies that have been cut in half. So let me show you these. This is something you'll find in our annual 2017-18 Stampin' Up catalog. And you can just go ahead and purchase those. You'll get 24 of them, 6 small silvers, 6 large silvers, 6 small gold, and 6 large gold. And so you can make quite a few cards from that. So I'm going to take the gold one, and we are going to add a little bit of snail to the back of this. And we will be putting this one over here on the Dapper Denim one, the one that has the Dapper Denim background panel. So we'll press that in, and then we'll take the silver one, and that of course will line up with this silver background. So we're just taking it, adding a little snail, and we're only bringing it as far as that Whisper White panel and pressing it down. So here's a close-up so you can see the placement of those on camera. All right, now we'll go ahead and we'll just put these right onto the front panels of our card. So we're going to do that with some dimensionals. All right, as you can see, I added 5 dimensionals to each panel. We'll just flip this over. We'll center this onto our card, and we'll press it down. One card complete. We'll do the same thing to the other card and center that into that pattern paper panel. Press down, and we have our second card complete. So these are the 2 cards that I've just completed for you online here, and here are the other 2 cards that I made in advance. So you can see how beautiful this is with the metallic foil doilies and the silver foil doilies, and it's just gorgeous. And this is a very quick project to make a lot of Christmas cards at one time. Hope you have a great day. If you are checking this out the end of October of 2017, be sure to check out my new blog. I've gone ahead and had a nice blog refresh, and I think it's beautiful, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I've been enjoying working with it. You can find that blog at www.stampingtoshare.com, and there's links there also for you to place product orders. Have a great day. I truly appreciate you. Bye-bye.